So you can spread out, come into a Shavasana type position. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And just allow your body to settle. And as you slow down and deepen your breath, each exhale can be an opportunity to release a little bit more. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out as long as you can through arms and legs, fingers and toes. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, a little jiggle or rock. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg for a gentle hamstring stretch. Flex and point your foot a few times. Feeling what's being stirred up with each movement. Circle your ankle big as you can, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Finding just the right amount of effort to be in each pose, 100% of what's needed, and stripping away everything that's not needed here. Bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. Welcoming whatever's being stirred up. Each pose is a whole different world of sensation to be with. Staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, so your fingers and toes are reaching away from one another. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in and take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close as you can. Extend this leg up as straight, high as you can, but just where it is great. Flex and point. Circle your ankle. Big circles, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee, feeling around here. And then try straightening your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, circle or rock, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then drop your feet to the floor. We'll get set up for a little bit of core work. Start by drawing the belly in, pressing the lower back down from the inside. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Let's take 2 more like this. Last one. Release down. Now bring your right knee in and your left elbow across so they come towards one another. Stretch the right leg long and then bring it back in. We'll keep going on this side. Extend long. Knee in. Reach it out. Knee in. Reach it out. Knee in. One more. And then switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then stretch it long. Knee in. Reach it long. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. One more. And then bring both legs up in the air. Outwardly rotate your legs. Bring one leg in front of the other and then switch. And switch back and forth quickly as you slowly lower your legs towards the floor. Keep the legs straight and strong, really active. When it gets difficult to keep the lower back on the floor, head back up and we'll go up and down slowly, quick little switches. Can you keep your face relaxed while you do this? Legs really working. Core really engaged. One more, lower and lift. And then release, knees in, take a circle or rock. Make your way up to sitting, and let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees and you have something, a blanket or cushion to put under you, feel free to use that. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread wide, taking weight into the full hand. Let's take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting head and tailbone. Exhale, round, draw the belly in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch. From here, shift your weight forward, bend the elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, do what feels right. Could be just a small lower and small lift. Round. Arch. Dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. One more time. Dip down. Press up. Round, and then sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Letting go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Lift up through table and come into downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back, and maybe you pedal out your feet a little bit here. Take any movement that helps you explore, that helps you get into your body. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another, and let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Maybe a little sway or shake out. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. One vertebrae at a time, stacking up. And come up to the front of the mat into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart, pressing down through the feet, lengthening up through the top of your head. We'll bring hands together at the heart, and let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths. Down dog or child's pose or sitting, any neutral shape. Please take the time you need for all your transitions and rest in a pose that feels like a rest for you. One more deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let your head release fully. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, exploring your full range of motion. You could also do this from hands and knees or from your forearms. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a little higher, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Shift your weight forward, and then extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. All right, towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Take a big step forward. High lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing. When you're ready, arms high, hips low. Grab your left wrist. Take it across for a little side bend. Same thing, other side. Grab your right wrist, take it across. And back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Hips low, chest high. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Big step back, warrior one. One more breath. Release, make your way back to down dog, maybe through a vinyasa, maybe some other movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent left knee. Biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, send it a bit higher, and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across, towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Hips low. Grab the right wrist, take it over, a little side bend. Same thing, other side. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top this time, though we don't normally cross. Heart lifting, hips low. Release, arms up, tip forward. Square off the hips as best you can. Keep reaching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Letting the upper body drop. One more breath. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Any movement transition. Any neutral shape. Letting go. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. And come over to a side bend, keeping the chest nice and open. Big reach out. Your other arm can support you however it works for you. Reach a little further out to come up and then release down. Same thing, other side. Reach a little further out to come up and release down. Let's interlace fingers, press out through the palms. Take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. And then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Could be just a slight lift of the heels. Could be coming all the way up or anywhere in between. And then begin to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, you might slide a little lower. Make sure you're not overstretching. And then release, drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head, let that go. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Hips go back and down, head lifts high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel everything that's going up and down at once. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward and find your balance. And you're welcome to keep your torso high and your leg low. Supporting leg can be bent or straight. You can choose any arm position. Form a nice, long, dynamic straight line from your head to your left foot. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1, just one breath. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Finding the outer shape that suits your needs, customizing the pose for you, and then how much can you feel inside of this? Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release. Making your way to a good rest. Letting go of everything we've just done, everything we might do. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. From here, rise up to standing. Bring your left knee to your chest and take your time settling in. Opposite arm can be out or at your hip. You can stay holding your knee or grab your big toe with the first two finger and thumb. And the leg could stay bent or straighten part way or all the way. Standing as tall as you can. Open your leg out to the left, whether you're holding the knee or the toe, keeping hips square to the front. Bring your leg back to the front, and now let's take a twist. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Open up through the left shoulder, reach back through the left arm. Gaze forward, release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, king dancer, Natrajasana, holding the foot on the inside. Kick your foot into your hand so you get a little chest opening, shoulder opening, a little bit of a back bend. One more breath here. Step back, high lunge. And then find your way back to down dog. Any movement transition. More important than what you are doing is that you are feeling what you are doing, whatever it is. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up, warrior 3. Rise up to standing, bring your right knee to your chest. Take your time, finding whatever variation you did on the other side. If you did grab your big toe, you might try that again. Open your leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. Strong core, straight, long, supporting leg, open, even torso. Bring it back to the front, and then opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Twist. One more breath here. Gaze forward, release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, king dancer, Natrajasana. Kick your foot into your hand. Breath steady, even as you might be wobbling or falling, whatever's happening. Can there be ease in it? Release, step back. High lunge. Find your way to a good resting pose. Any movement transition. Any neutral shape. Letting go. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's take a twist here. Left elbow cross to the outside of the right knee, or prayer twist, left hand on the floor. Prayer twist or open twist. So you can choose what option works best for you. If you'd rather do a low lunge, that's an option also. You could drop the back knee. One more breath here. Let's release, hands to the floor. You may want to grab your blocks, and we're going to drop the back knee, so you might want to pad that using a blanket or the side of your mat. Hamstring stretch. Inch the front foot forward and then flex your toes back. Hands right under shoulders as high as you need them. Going towards a flat back, towards folding. Towards hip square. If you want to go towards splits, Hanumanasana, you could also try sliding the right heel forward. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. Lizard pose, both hands to the inside, turn out through the right foot and shift your weight forward. Maybe you come down onto elbows or on blocks or hands. And you're welcome to explore a little bit, shift of weight one way or the other way. You might add a quad stretch, bending the back leg and reaching back forward. If that doesn't work for you, don't do it. Don't worry about it. It's just an option. And then carefully, gently release, finding your way back to down dog, feeling whatever you're doing as you go. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Take a twist. Could be arms open, could be prayer twist, high lunge, low lunge. Something similar to what you did on the first side. Last breath here. Release. Hands to the floor or blocks. Drop the back knee. Inch the front foot forward. Flex the toes back. Hamstring stretch. And at any moment, you might go a little deeper or you might back out slightly. So you can play at your edge. If you did slide forward, you might slide forward again on this side, and you can always slide back. Did slide forward, slide your way back, both hands to the inside. Lizard pose, turn out through the left foot, and then experiment. How far forward do you want to shift your hips? Does it work better to lean more to the left or right? Turn the left toes out more or less? Maybe you add a quad stretch to this, bending the back leg. And then release. Make your way back to down dog. Any movement. And then let's come all the way to sitting. Extend the legs forward. Take the flesh of the sit bones back, inch the heels forward, and then fold using your hands for support. That could be on the feet, something like a strap around the feet, or on the floor. Feel what's best for you. Lengthen and fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's bring soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. You can grab the toes or the ankles with that grip, lengthen, and fold any amount. Elbows can push into the legs to help them open, or if it works better, you might lean into your hands or elbows or block. Let's bring the upper body back up. And keep the right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. Gate pose. Right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Big reach out. And then let your head fall towards the floor. Take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of your neck. your head hanging and relaxed as you push into the bottom hand to come up, and then use that hand to help lift your head. Same thing other side, switch the legs. Left arm up and over. Big reach out, past the fingers, past the top of the head. Let your head fall towards the floor, top arm out and down until your left shoulder pulls down. Opening up, releasing left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to lift your head. Open both legs wide now. You can use your hands on the floor behind you, in front of you. You could lean into a block or your elbows. You're finding your edge, going towards length, feet flexed, legs straight, towards folding. And there's nowhere to get except where you get. Not trying to get anywhere except very subtly find the edge and playing at that edge, backing out if it's too much, moving into the space if something opens up. Just bring the upper body back up, lean back, draw the legs in, shake that out, and we'll get set up for a supported fish. You can do this over blocks, blanket, cushion, rolled up yoga mat, any number of things. Something is going to go behind the upper back. Try something, and then you can always try something else. So pretty high up the upper back. And then depending on how high the thing is under your back, you might want something else supporting your head. So notice if your chin is way up in the air. See if you can drop your chin so the back of the neck is long, which might mean you need a little support under there. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. If the first thing you're choosing isn't quite working, try something different. In general, if you want more sensation or more intensity, try something higher or harder. If you want less sensation or less intensity, try something softer or smaller. You could use a little tiny roll of a blanket or yoga mat or cushion for something more gentle. Try and have the shoulders open. So you might try arms overhead. If you don't want to keep them there, keep the shoulders in that nice open position as you bring your arms where you want them. If there's any gripping in the lower back, tuck your tail towards your heels. If it's still gripping, you might instead do this with feet on the floor, knees bent. And then allow yourself to relax. Letting gravity do the work. If you are relaxed enough, this could be your final resting pose. If you're enjoying where you are and want to keep releasing here, that's an option. Check in with yourself. If you are ready to come out of this, one gentle way of doing so is to interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your chin to your chest, take the pressure off. And then lean to one elbow, move your things out of your way. And come down and rest. It's feeling the effect of where you were, how it is now, and what might be needed now to feel complete in your practice. So you can just ask yourself, what do I need? And if something's coming to you, go ahead and do that. You might take a happy baby as a counter stretch. You might finish with a spinal twist, an inversion, a hip stretch, forward fold, another back bend, really anything or nothing. If nothing's needed, you don't have to do anything. Just feeling whatever you are doing, giving it the time it needs. Each time you finish something, you can just ask again, how about now? What's needed now? When nothing else is needed, you can start getting comfortable in your final resting pose, making any adjustment to your clothing, to getting any props that would support you. And even though we only spend a few moments in stillness at the end here, it's so useful. Letting what we've done soak in. A few moments of not doing anything, just being. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently move your wrists and ankles. And take a big stretch out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. And that could extend far and wide, maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.